Hey there, folks. It is Game 6 of the Teamstory Cup Finals. We have Heart from Team Axiom up against MMA from Team Acer. On what's its map? Isn't this something Derelict Watcher? I'm pretty sure this is Derelict Watcher. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. What can you do about it? Great matches here from the Teamstory Cup Finals by Acer. I love this tournament. I like team-based tournaments. I know the GSTL exists, Teamstory. That just means you get to see more players in action. You get to see a little bit more dynamics. Heart brought in to deal with MMA. Innovation took out 2 or 3 people. MMA took out the next 2 or 3 people. So Heart's in here is essentially the last chance of Team Axiom here. And it is the finals, so Heart's going to have to really carry his weight here. TVT, we've seen a lot of TVT in this finals. So we'll see if this is something that's going to be able to get Axiom back into it. Innovation and Acer did a great job. I'd have loved to have seen Scarlet as part of this final. And it's kind of weird. Like, Acer used to be the big Zerg team, right? And they had Bly in there, and I think Nurchio was part of Team Acer. And they were just... It was just like a Zerg ball of killing. But obviously you want to diversify your team so you can handle with more different types of matchups. So they went and picked up people like MMA and Innovation. Amazing signings. But that also means you don't really get to see a lot of Bly. Particularly when what the shit? Pardon my language. Heart is going for a proxy Rax. 1 Rax. Let's see if is this a gas stand? It could be Reapers or Marauders. I like Reapers more than Marauders this day and age. Marauders were better at one point in time when you needed to get a tech lab down, but Reapers are pretty good when you don't. Let us see. No, it is going to be the Marauders. I haven't seen a proxy Marauder rush in quite a while. And on this side, of course, MMA is none the wiser. Just going to get out of standard stuff. He has gas on his way as well, so it might be Reapers. The funny thing is I've actually done a base trade. Oh, it is just going to be Marines. I've done a base trade of Reapers against Marauders, and Reapers kind of win. I mean, they cost less. They take a while to build, but they're just so much more maneuverable, and it's nice that you can get out concussive shells. But if you get Marauders into a base, you can surround them with SCVs and kill it. If you get a Reaper into there, the Reaper can micro forever. So it usually turns into an immediate base race, and if you can get all of your SCVs away, which you can do easier against Marauders, it can turn out well. So I'd encourage people, if they are going to go for cheese of some sort, pick Reapers. Reapers just seem to work out better. Second Marauder, how much time does Marauders take? 30, that's it? Marines are 25. Wow, Marauders are fast. It's 45 for Reapers, so that's cray. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm surprised if he does just more than 2 Marauders. You want to get up there as soon as possible. So 2 Marauders should be able to deal with that. I don't know. I don't think this is going to work. Concussive shells are awesome. And it's not that Marauders do great damage against light units, but it's just that they are so tanky. Bunker is going to go down. All he has to do is hold now, right? 1 Marauder's got a lot of damage on it. Done a fair bit of damage. Good control here out of Heart. It's killed quite a bit. How many workers is he up to now? 5. That's not bad. 6. But he's lost 2 of his Marauders from great target fighting by MMA, and now the bunker is finished. Units count. 7 worker lead for Heart right now. There's a Banshee on the way. Back at home, the Widow Mine. And he could probably assume that it's going to be Banshees coming. Now the bunker's done, that Marauder push is finished with. So if he gets himself out a starport to get out, a Viking and a Raven and some Widow Mines, he might be able to stabilize. So was the push worth it? Well, he's up by 8 workers. So I'd have to say I think it's worth it. His tech is somewhat stifled, but not that bad. The starport's about to finish. Widow Mine's finished. More barracks. Well, those are the barracks coming home. And there's even a missile turret down. So the Banshee here is not going to get much done. Not a completely successful Marauder rush, but it sure is stalling things a lot. 2 guys on gas right now. I don't know if that's on purpose there from MMA. Not mining at all from 1 seems on purpose. Whoopsies. Sees the tech lab, but the tech lab also sees the banshee. Cloak's about to finish up, and another banshee on the way as well. The best thing that Hart can really do here is get these Vikings out to start patrolling. But the best case scenario for MMA is to just deny an expansion. He's going for his own faster, but we can see that's still an 8 worker lead right now for our red Terran player. So he's in a pretty good spot. He's in a good spot to stabilize. His command center is not as finished, but it's well on the way. Widowmine is in position here. It's a nice snipe. We'll stall that command center just slightly. There is a scan ready here. He won't use that until he's going to be sure he can kill off this banshee. The denying of this command center is pretty good. Actually got 7 kills on that. That's not too bad. That almost equalizes up the count here. He's only down by 2 or 3 at this moment. This command center is down a lot faster. So this is actually... what the hell is up with this marauder? He did not scout much other than he saw that he was about to die. Actually gets the Widowmine too. I really like that. It's funny that the burrow and cloak timing means missiles disappear, because those missiles would have hit that. But it got underground, so no longer matters. Loses 2 banshees, but he did manage to stabilize the game. Tank out Marines. Economy-wise, we're going to see that with the second command center finished in an orbital, that MMA should be getting ahead in economy here pretty quick. Yes. More barracks going down. It looks like it's going to be a Marine tank. You don't see too many straight out bio anymore. It's usually mech or Marine tank. I do like the bio play. I'm getting into it more as a Terran player myself. The Marauder Marine, just being able to stim in, snipe stuff, back out. If you have the upgrades and the timing, you just slaughter. And so I really enjoy that play a lot myself. Units out in the middle of the map. He does have a second tank finished. His opponent has 2 tanks as well, though, and air superiority. So I don't know if this is a great timing here for MMA. I'm a huge fan of the air superiority. So we'll see how well this turns out for him. Sorry, kitty cat. There's not room over here right now. I'm a big fan, if you're not moving with your tanks, leave them sieged up, just in case. The Marines see this army coming in. Spread. And siege. Good hits. Stimpak's not finished for either of them right now. There is a seeker missile. Almost 2 ready right on this side. Nothing inside of the base right now to deal with this drop from Hart. I like this a lot. If Stim was finished, you'd probably get more done. But Stim's even further behind than MMA is. Siege. Oh, that guy turned into pieces. Just a gun left to show of him. Pretty good army from MMA, but the supply is essentially the same. Worker is essentially the same. So this game is just normalized. We'll see who gets the 3rd command center down here first and who wants to take on that next base. It's interesting, neither of them care much about having any missile turrets in place. They're just nice little discouraging tools, but if you siege up down here, you can kill them off without too much problem. Well, that Marine tried very valiantly. 3 tanks and some Marines. 1 tank is at least sieged up. What are the upgrades at? 0, 0, 0, 0. Hart's going to have his +1 finished up, but the stim is finished for MMA right now. Auto turret gets shut down. It's an interesting little unit mix here. Might be able to go throw down a couple of auto turrets if he wants to. Don't know if that's the case. MMA has really great tank timings. But it's going to be very hard for him to break this siege line here of Hart. He did get a lot of missile turrets down. And you know, missile turrets are free, so I mean that's nice. He's actually got a few kills on these here. A little bit of mis-microing here from MMA. He does have Marines available to take care of these turrets. Still one left. There he goes. He'll finally take care of it. I have a new friend request. Who are you? That's probably... Oh, it's PvP Vank. That's one of those people that just want to scam me out of money because I play some Diablo. I am pretty excited about the next Diablo expansion. Didn't really stay with it super long. It's not a super trendy game anymore. But I found it really fun just as a kind of a time killer, mindless thing. These tanks should probably come out of those medevacs just to make sure they don't get sniped. He's going to go for a drop at the same time. And so is Hart. It's spotted. Alright. Future like ours. I have to talk with Living Dead. See if FLO2 is just like a breakaway, or if they actually had so many people they need to start a second team. Pretty good team contained by Hart here. We'll get one tank shut down. Base gets cancelled over here. Base gets cancelled over here. Hart does have the contain. I don't know where his Vikings went, but he used to have the air superiority. Marines on a bad rally. Almost loses them all. Still might go for the mega drop. Where did that other medevac go? Did it die? You guys have to tell me, did it die? It must have died. I don't see it anywhere. Marines are in place to deny the drop. Tanks in place to deny... Oh! Tank on tank drop. Oh no! I think he didn't... Ah, that sucks. I think he wanted to drop on top of the tanks. Instead he dropped on the low ground. That was funny. A little bit of unfortunate miss-micro there from Hart. Will cost him. There's the drop. Does just sneak out of there. That's tight. That was a tighty-whitey. Good chunky units. Can he break this? It looks like he will. Good control here. Will get all these tanks down. A couple more shots left. The Viking control does pick up a couple medevacs. So, pretty good spot. Reinforcements just a little bit too delayed from Hart there. That's a lot of reinforcements he could have used a bit earlier. 2 base on 2 base. Very similar supply. Worker counts up a huge amount for MMA though. It's quite surprising. And it doesn't surprise me Hart's going to go for another drop. Actually picks off the weaker medevac. That was really slick. Wow, there's still one tank in the back here. How random is that? Just trying to pick off the Vikings before he leaves. Oh no. That might be GG right there. That was a huge hit from Hart. He's down 40 supply. He has a third base moving over. There isn't any for MMA. Oh, no, there is. It's just not moving over yet. A couple tanks in that third medevac. Marines running around. The next army is moving out here. He's going to go for another drop. But there's only one tank here. He's going to get bum rushed so easily. Even if he does get a siege up. That's why the tank count's so important in this Marine tank kind of play. Still no tanks in the main, and yet there's one more tank coming down now. But this base is now just null and void. Well, he's going to try to siege up here. There's so many Marines in place right now for MMA. What are you guys going to do? SCV is going to get clobbered, and he gets clobbered on this side as well. GG. Pretty good game. Hart's idea to keep dropping, though, kind of was his undoing. I think if he just went back and played some standard kind of macro stuff and kept with this contain, might have done a bit better. But that being said, it means Team Acer takes the Teamstory Cup 2013 in the winter side. SeKo Starcraft, thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll be back with you with some more replays here soon.